Welcome back to Easy to Spell, where the name is Easy to Spell, and we did it wrong anyway. With much ado, we're finally back.
Woo!
I'm your Dungeon Master, Andrew. Joining me, as always, my fantastic cast, beginning with...
Hi, I'm Mike, and I play Raven.
I'm Rachel, and I play Vala.
I'm Will, and I play Tez, bro.
Stop, my dudes. Welcome back to the channel. I play God Dude. My name is David. I am now... I don't know.
He has
It's
ascended.
gone.
He is
I've
so
ascended.
fully delved into his character. He's
There's no
gone.
I am
returning.
now Guy Dude, playing David.
Oh, Guy Dude playing David, playing Guy Dude.
I
This
do
guy
have the
playing a
actor's
dude,
feet.
pretending to be
so,
another dude.
You never know, dude.
Welcome back. We, I think, pretty unanimously are stupid excited to be back. It's been too long. I think we needed a break. We need to take a step back and get a whole bunch of shit done. For these guys, I kind of have just piddled away the last month doing nothing. But these guys all been very busy. We will be, I think, pretty consistently playing. We've got a couple of weeks coming up that we'll have one or two cast members missing. We may end up having to take those nights off. We're working on a couple ideas. We will keep everybody updated. We'll try to announce things as early as we know, which unfortunately sometimes is as late as day of. But it's a D&D game. The fact that we show up this regularly for episodes is, I think, it's something to be commended. So everybody, give yourselves a little pat on the back, round of applause, snaps, jazz hands, blow your nose. I don't know what that one was.
Boo.
I don't think we have any announcements. We are still working on trying, like, we know who minis are going out to. We've got that figured out. We're trying to figure out a way to get them to people without them shattering.
I'm
we
also
hope.
been slightly busy. I built that wall, and then there's another wall right over here. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
been,
so the
it's been
guy
busy
in charge of that has had some major projects. But our goal is to get them to you right the first time. So we thank you for your patience. That is still high on our list of priorities, and those will come out. I just have to say that because it has been a while, and we are very aware of that. But it's been a minute. I think at the beginning of the giveaway, we said we will eventually get out minis to the winners.
We definitely did.
If you
Uh,
if you are a winner and you move, please let us know.
Because that could be a valid concern at this point.
Yeah, because otherwise somebody is going to get a random mini and not know who we are.
hey, we might get a
Be a
new
fun way
viewer.
to bring in, yeah, it could bring in new viewers.
It's a new
but,
marketing strategy.
Yeah, new marketing strategy. Invest a bunch in minis and send them to randos. I don't think we have any other announcements. Anything else that's been going on? You guys, nothing? Okay. And we come back to the cistern beneath Lakeside, where our party has just finished combat with the Hierophant. Him lying headless and dead as you stand near the exit from the cistern after the departure of Dvorit, the green dragon you've rescued from the clutches of the Empire. The dragon who you've learned, his blood was being leaked into the water supply, the corruption innate to a green dragon being controlled through a blood ritual enacted by the Hierophant. His crystalline dagger in your possession with, I believe it was Raven, feeling the strand who cut himself, I think, right?
Cut the dragon free?
Yeah, cut the dragon. One of you cut your own hand.
Was not me.
Oh, that was me.
It was Ted.
That was you. Ez is now the sole bearer of the bindings of the dragon's corruption.
No idea what that means.
An energy which you can still feel connected, stronger ever since the Hierophant's death. It is here in the cistern we come back. Over the Hierophant is dead, maybe 10 feet away from the closest one of you. doing?
I'm gonna look up and just make sure like nobody's like looking over the edge or looking into the well where they could possibly see us.
Nothing. With your passive perception, I think it's safe to say, with how quickly everything's happened, you don't hear footsteps, you don't hear yelling or shouts. The only thing is the soft creak of the hatch as the dragon in its humanoid form kind of lowers that trapdoor back in place and steps in gravel as he walks away.
Okay, so one problem down. Now what?
Oh, dude. My shell's fucked.
Yeah, bro, you're not looking too hot, my guy.
Damn it.
Vala.
You're muted.
Vala can't hear you.
So here, let me help, and I'm gonna come over and cast Healing Word. 4. 26.
Okay. Shit, thanks. I feel a little better, but my shell's still pretty fucked.
Like,
Do we need to take care of like all that right there? I'll point at the Hierophant's body.
yeah, we should.
Nah, don't worry, dude. I got it. I just shove him into my bag.
David, as you
Cool.
make your way over to the Hierophant where his body is, you smack your face into a solid surface.
Ah, fuck, dude. Ow.
About 5 feet away from the Hierophant.
Wait, wouldn't I be able to see that? Essentially, because of my eyes and the magic.
You
sense?
have life sight. Yeah, it's. Well, you stop yourself short because you have. I believe it's perpetual detect magic within 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you
I thought
stop
like 5 or 10. I don't
as
remember
it
what
just blooms into vision the solid wall
Wow,
of
dude.
magical
Listen,
energy that is splitting.
That's,
It is splitting the room in half.
that's not good, dude. I can't get to him.
Just he's right there, bro. Just grab him.
Yeah, dude. Look.
There's a faint
Nice.
shimmer as light refracts through this wall of force.
Okay.
How'd that get there? And I'll just mime it as well.
Paula, have you
Do
ever
I
heard of something like
have-
this?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do I have any idea what this could be for a high-ranking official to boom a wall or something?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
While she's doing that, it splits the room directly in half, the cistern we're in, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna just like fall into the water in the center of the pool and like swim down to the bottom of the well and see how far it goes underneath.
Yeah, it just extends all the way down. It is bisecting the space.
I'm pretty sure this
7.
isn't gonna work.
You have no idea, Vala. If it's something that just happens, that it's new to you.
Oh, I mean, I could try something. I don't know if it'll work. Shit, let's do it. I'm gonna dispel magic.
It fails.
Yeah, that's about what I thought.
Because I believe specifically a wall
You
of
can
force
only kill
cannot
it
be.
with disintegrate.
There is a sharp tapping, like somebody like stiletto heels on stone. Those of you that are still above water see the shadows in kind of one corner of the room deepen to an abyssal black. Not just the color black, but the full absence. And you hear it. With these sharp footsteps. And a tall woman in a black dress with long flowing black hair down almost to her waist, in spectacles, steps out. He was one of our most trusted servants, sister.
I'm just gonna like. Which do I know? Which sister?
This is the mind. I believe Victoria is her name.
Hearing the word sister, Raven's going to grab his bow and be ready.
Tez will crawl back out of the water, be like, goes all the way down, but I got.
Tess,
Oh, no.
What do you want?
Just to recover him, of course. Someone who's put so much time and energy into perfecting their body, physical arts. Something to be admired and inspected, researched.
Then take him and go.
Oh, my intent, that's... You have proven yourself most capable, even against the strongest of us. It's not lost on us that while you were off playing in the woods, they either returned broken or not at all. I've been tasked with returning them to the fold. So, thank you, I suppose, for an opportunity to practice my less frequently employed arts. She gestures with her hand, and shadows pool underneath the body of the Hierophant, reaching up and then just pulling him, sinking slowly as though into mud. It's been so long. Is there nothing else you wish to say to me, dear sister?
Man, you should have prepped me for something like this. Rachel doesn't know what to say, but Vala would be all anger and emotion. I don't know.
let it
Hold
flow.
on.
Okay, take a moment. I did not give you any warning this was about to happen.
Yeah. um.
Well,
guide
what I was
Tez
thinking about
distraction.
are any of you guys doing anything or just kind of
I'm just
waiting to see what Vala does?
just waiting for Vala's signal if we need to attack.
Yeah, just trying to read the room and probably failing miserably.
All right. I think I got it figured out.
Okay.
Where's Mother and what is she doing?
You know that none of us ever know her mother. He's busy with some project. Some alchemist of some sort to the south captured her attention. Is where I'm to next. But nothing for you to concern yourself with. No one you know, no one you've met, no one you can corrupt with your ideas. Go against the Empire. The way
That's not true.
Svetla has screamed that it's your ideas that'll forge our way forward.
Sorry, can you say that one more time? Your mic keeps cutting
Oh,
out.
sorry. The way Svetla has screamed that it's your ideas that are to shape the future. She's proving so difficult. I suppose they don't call her the will for nothing.
Maybe they should call her the Mind.
Maybe they will. I'm going to have to rebuild her from scratch. So much dragon blood wasted on one so willing to turn against us.
Is it against us? Or is it just for me? There is a difference.
For you against... At this point, are they not the same thing?
Aren't I the future of Nalbrand? Isn't that what you've always said my entire life?
Maybe once. But the things you've done since then, dear sister, so close to undoing everything we Valkyries have built, everything we stand for.
We built on the words of a man, not a Valkyrie. Things that we built off of my father's legacy that is corrupt.
The victors that write the stories. Whatever dark deeds it takes to make sure Nalbrand is an empire that lasts centuries. An eternal empire is what we seek, Vala. And you're playing with morality and ethics. Just weaken us. I've lost one servant today. Looks like you almost lost one of very few friends. A small piece of the empire lost to you. But this is just a piece of the game. You cannot stand against our might.
What might? You're not supported by anybody. You're feared, and that's it. But when I can show them that there's nothing to fear there, you'll lose all.
We'll see. Last I heard, you were wandering about the countryside, putting an end to these rumors and unrest. You are so good with the people, telling them that this pretender who's going about trying to start revolution is just a liar and a thief. Oh, the way you've been soothing the hearts and minds of our populace these last few weeks. To be applauded. This, and she kind of she looks up at the wall and goes, I think the time for this discussion is up. I hope to see you soon. And she just turns and slowly starts walking back into those shadows. Stilettos on stone. And right before it closes, you just see the break in all of the like noble facade. And she just lifts up a middle finger over her shoulder and just flips you off as the shadows close.
I hate that odious woman.
That's number
David, you're muted.
4 that I've... Am I muted? What?
No, Mike.
No,
you're not
David was.
Oh, David's... Okay. I thought
David's
you were-
mic is muted. Mike, your David is not.
Go ahead, Mike. You were
Oh.
first.
I was going to say... So I take it that's number 5 that I've met now?
She's, creepy. She's the mind.
Yeah. I see you've got a sibling you want to kill too.
Several.
Oh.
At least several I'd like to convince that they're not. They don't need to be where they are. That one, however, will need to go.
It's nice that you got something in common, though, right? Like the two of you. Yeah.
Well, I guess that solves the body problem.
Oh yeah, right. And
Is the
I'll
wall
take
of
just some
force
water
gone
and-
now?
Yeah, it after a couple seconds after she left, it kind of faded away.
is there any remnant of like blood or viscera or anything on the stone, or did the shadows take everything?
Shadows just took the body. So there's actually like blood smeared to some like pieces of bone, and like scraps of fabric and like a small pouch.
Okay, I'll just start like picking up water out of the cistern and just like washing down the
Oh.
ground and sweeping the bone in.
Hold on, dude. Hold on. And I just
Is that
press
a-
vegetation and
Oh yeah, much better.
I'm
And
gonna
then I'll
grab
grab the
the
pouch.
pouch.
I won't grab the
Okay.
pouch.
It has about 82 platinum pieces and 12 gold pieces. Silver and copper are for peasants. And a small silver key.
I'm gonna split the platinum and the gold between everybody. So what 12 divided by 4 is 4.
3 gold. Or 4.
No,
It's
3.
Three.
Three.
Three
Three.
gold.
I was right the first time. I second guessed myself too fast.
And then 82 divided by 4 is about 20.
Everybody gets
3
20,
platinum,
and
20
then you
gold.
got 2 extra to divvy up.
Yeah, 2 extra will go to Guy and Tess.
20 platinum.
Yeah, 21.
20 platinum. So
21.
21
Jesus.
platinum for Guy and Tess.
Hey, dude, this is more than what I had before I lost my shit.
Bro, I've never seen this much money in my life.
Well, it's a thank you for helping. For being here.
Well, we gotta stick around now, huh?
Shit, I can't go nowhere now.
Oh, I don't even know what to do with this.
Well, I
I
don't.
just like, literally like just hefting a big old pile of platinum in my hand, and that's it.
I would recommend putting it away.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right. I think first things first, let's get out of this cave. Or get out of this well.
How long till the poison's gone, do you think? And the water's safe again?
I don't know. I think we could take some tests the next few days and check to see. Or better yet, we could employ the use of that doctor to do so. Let him know what's going on.
You could also just like wait, right? 'Cause you should see some people acting different.
But like not dying?
Or like whatever the water was doing, yeah. We won't be
Was-
doing that anymore.
It was killing them, so
So yeah, that probably won't happen again.
Can you feel it? Can you feel the poison?
No, I'm not in the water.
Yes, of course. It's
I just blank stare at you.
all right. That makes sense.
Let's get out of here.
I'll climb up first and try and be sneaky as I exit.
Give
me a stealth check.
Oh, okay.
What time of day is it? Is it night still?
It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, you guys did not spend a whole lot of time down there.
Stealth.
That is a 27.
27. You feel pretty confident. You poke your head up. There are 2 guards that you can kind of see, but they are both like, one of them has fully dropped his spear. They are looking up. You realize that when you went down, it was a full moonlit night. And it is obstructed. Peering up, you realize the guards are just like standing in stunned silence as a massive dragon flaps over the city, looking about before turning and starting to fly north.
As he's still obstructing everything, I will wave everybody out.
Sneaky,
Dude.
sneaky, sneaky.
Actually, I can't see shit. I take that back. What's going on, dude?
It's dark, bro. It's real dark.
It looks the same to me. I don't know. I'm a little confused.
You have to take my word on this one, bro.
David, will you do me a favor? Make me an insight check.
Well, I rolled a 4, and I can't imagine me having a great insight. So 5.
Okay. Thank you.
And then I'm gonna follow either Raven or Vala, whoever takes the lead, into wherever we're going next.
Let's head back to the inn.
We should get some rest. Pick up on this in the morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with this. Like, this just feels weird. Like, I've got more movement in like all over. It's
You think like
weird.
think like blacksmiths could work on it? Like it's not metal, right? But
I don't know. Like, it just like it. Yeah, it's a little squishy right there. I'm not used to feeling right there.
yeah. I know. I'll like do the same thing to myself.
Used to feeling yourself?
Well, I mean, you know, I was a teenage turtle at one point. Okay, like,
All right, back to the inn.
Okay.
Night's rest.
Easy enough. That's guards start milling about, but they're not paying attention to any of you. You do hear calls for fetch the Hierophant. There's a dragon in the air. And the guards talking about different things going on, starting to mill about in kind of a tired, subdued panic. It's very late night. Like even the guards that are on duty have been up for a long time, so everything's very slowly kicking into motion. And in kind of that tired chaos, you make your way back to the inn. Do you just meet up in one of your rooms to reconvene, or are you just splitting up, going to bed?
I think we all need a long rest. Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, let's
when we
pass out.
when we get back to the inn, Raven and Vala go to their room. I'll just talk to Vala a little bit. Just, I know you don't need to hear this, but you're doing the right thing. The foundation the Valkyries built is weak. It was built, like you said, on King's whim and what he wanted, not for the people. We keep on this path, the people will follow.
Yeah, but she had a point. How am I supposed to speak over some fake princess walking around saying everything's fine, everything's lovely? How?
It's not about doing it quickly, it's about finding the right people. It's a slow build.
God, I'm just impatient. We
We'll
need to
get there.
figure out what we're doing tomorrow, though.
Yeah, let's focus on this.
Thank you. And then she's gonna do the lovey-dovey couple things.
We're gonna fade to black.
Woo!
Hez, Guy, are you guys just going to bed? Sorry, looking for my percentile real quick.
Guy's trying to fix his shell.
Okay. You all can long rest. As you sleep well, you dream of the lake you discussed with the fortune teller, and of what your goals. Serenity. Weird contrast to the day you've had. The Guy, you have a strange dream. It's not of anything from your past. It's not anything you have any recollection of. But in your dream, you stand waist deep in cold water. In front of you, a village burn. The flames reflected on the surface, and the heat so strong, you feel the water around your legs begin to burn you. As it's heated from the flames of this village. Distant screams and voices that you've not heard, shadows running from houses, getting to the lake, where shadowed figures plunge spear and sword and steel into them. No faces, no names. Feels so familiar. As though you're watching through someone else's eyes. You wake up.
Dude. Is that like... I don't know if I just saw the future or if I saw something that... Shit, I hope that's already happened.
Probably just
Maybe-
a dream, bro.
Nah. Sorry, dude. I didn't even realize. Yeah, I might have to like stop fucking around and actually start like, hardcore looking for my brother now. Like, I just had this weird ass dream. Like, I don't know. Like it seemed like it was my village. And it was on fire and like it's on par with what the shaman told me.
Yeah. You think
I
like
don't know.
it's already happened and you gotta kick your ass into gear or what?
I don't know. I don't think it's already happened unless the shaman like did some shaman stuff and was like, hey, look what's happening. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I
like
don't think
above my
so,
pay
though.
grade, bro. But I was thinking, like, listen, right? We got Raven and Vala hanging around with us now, and that's kind of like what we were missing, right? It's just like a support group that like we could because we need information, right, bro? We don't know where we're going.
True.
I was thinking
Well,
like,
in my what something that the shaman said, and I don't remember the exact words because it was all shaman mumbo jumbo, right? Like,
right.
you know, but like what I like they said that like I needed to find like a raven and then what was the other one? It was like a princess or a queen or something, maybe something along those lines. And like, you know, like then we met. I mean, I didn't think we are gonna meet someone named Raven.
Like you thinking of bird, right?
Dude, for sure. I thought it was gonna be some royalty dude with a fucking bird on their shoulder. I don't know. I mean, he does kind of follow around like an animal, but you know.
I hadn't even thought about that, but yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, dude.
Sounds like we're on the right track.
We are, but it's like, where am I supposed to go from here?
I don't know, bro.
Well, yeah. Anyway, you want to get breakfast?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, dude.
Ravenval, you talking about anything privately before meeting up with the rest of the group for breakfast?
No. Just as we're heading down to breakfast, I'm going to say, I think I might have a plan for some next steps. So maybe we discuss it with the group, see what they think.
Yeah. Let's get down there, get some food, and fix this issue.
Going down into the common room at the inn you're staying in, that main tavern hall. There are I imagine pretty early in the morning still. Well, you guys needed a long rest, but you're all party adventurers.
It's like 9.
Wake up at the break of dawn at 9 o'clock. But yeah, sleeping a little bit, but up and moving. So there are a few patrons, and on your way down the steps, you hear like not yelling, but angry discussions. This is preposterous. You can't prevent me from leaving. I have business to attend to in the city. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. I'm not making you stay here. Please, based on your attitude, I would be happy if you left. And as you make your way in, you realize there is a posting on the door. And a group of people gathered around the innkeeper standing in front of it. And they're arguing. Look, it's not my fault. The Hierophant's gone missing, and the guards have said that everyone is to stay indoors until they figure out what's happened. At some point last night, he went out to deal with something. Did not go into detail. All the guards have not passed it on to me, but we just have to stay put. I'm sure none of you had anything to do with it. We just have to rest and relax. Please. Drinks will be half price for the remainder of the day. Be drunk, stay in your rooms. Assuming none of you assassinated the leader of our city, that's the church will be paying for all of your rooms. Will they look into the issue? And hopefully, His Highness, I'm not sure if that's the right term, will be returned to us safe and sound, and we can go about our business as usual. Any business you have in the city will be fine to wait, because they are also under house arrest. I have been instructed that under no uncertain terms, anyone found violating this temporary curfew will be treated as at least implicit in whatever nefarious deeds are afoot.
As we walk down the stairs, I put my hand out and hit Guy in the chest. I'm like, bro, did you hear that? Sorry.
Tender.
Sorry. But did you hear that?
Yeah.
Half price drinks, bro. And I just like scurry the rest of the way down the stairs.
All right. Oh. And then I run down the stairs.
Okay.
Perhaps we gather the group and discuss after breakfast in our room.
Yeah, that's gonna put a little damper on things and plans.
I've got two gold. I've got 2 gold on the top of the bar for whatever the nearest form of alcohol they can give me is.
Are you aiming for quantity or quality?
Normally I'd say quantity, but like I just came into a little bit of money, so like let's go crazy, right?
Okay, I have fine dwarven spirit that half price would only cost you 2 gold pieces for the bottle.
Yeah, bro, yeah. And I'll
How many
just slide it
bottles you
across.
got? And then I slide 2 more over.
Oh, bottles.
4. I slide 2 more over.
I'll
It's
slide
enough.
2 more over.
Oh, of course. Oh, I hope that that'll compensate for this. Oh dear. They turn, going to the back room and brings out 4. They're small. They're like 350 milliliter bottles. About half, so a little bigger than half the size of a wine bottle. But they have wax seals. All of the like labels that are on them are like hand written, stamped in wax with like a casking number.
I smash the top of the bottle and start drinking it. I don't care.
How much of this do you kick back?
I mean, well, first I give her a little taste.
It's stiff. That's to you, David. This is like not quite grain alcohol, but it's close. This is like root beer flavored Everclear of the fantasy world.
Yeah, dude, this
So
is
you, like,
good.
Smash the top of the bottle. You spill some on the ground. Take a little sip. And then I need to know how much you're kicking back of this bottle.
Oh, I'm taking a good swig. I'm taking. I don't. Okay,
This is me making sure. Are you if you're just like slamming
19.
the bottle?
I guess I'm chugging.
Okay. Well, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Hopefully, it's a 19.
1.
That's a natural one.
Yep.
What?
Okay.
I have a +7, so it's 8.
So an 8. Okay. You begin drinking. Tez, what you clock is his arm goes up, and the tavern keeper's eyes go to the fist-shaped hole in the front of his chest. And they kind of widen a little bit. And Tez, you're good at least for, or Guy, you're good for at least the moment. You pick back the bottle and set down your broken, empty jug. Let out a little burp. It's like, it tastes like sarsaparilla.
Dude, this is good.
That good, huh? And
Yeah, dude.
I'm not gonna go that ham, but I'm gonna take off the wax seal, pop the cork, and I'll toss back 2 chugs.
Yeah, there you go. That's you guys give me a Constitution saving throw.
Showa. Not too bad. 16.
Yeah, it goes down smooth. It's got a pretty hefty burn on the back end of it, but it's sweet. It's good. It's stiff. And I think a part of you processes just how fucked Guy is about to be.
So that's delicious. And I look over at Guy. Can they get like a doctor in here? I know, or like I heard about the quarantine and all, but and I look back over at him. We might need one.
Is there a doctor in the house? No? I'll see if I can flag down a guard and say that there is immediate medical attention potentially needed.
Yeah, they probably got like 15 minutes, something like that.
If he's
The-
lucky.
DM,
Yes,
question.
yeah.
What was the name of the dude that we made the deal with for the taxes?
For the taxes, that was
Candace.
Draven
right?
Fulreek.
Draven. And Draven runs this bar, right?
Not this bar. I think you are staying at a different bar, right?
I thought we were staying at his still. Am I crazy?
I feel like you had left. Does anybody else? We can go. I can go.
Trying to find it.
No recollection.
I am the wrong person to ask.
Same.
This is about the only thing I wrote down was his name and criminal bar owner. I can't remember if you went somewhere else.
At the Emerald Gates Tavern, where Kale Blackthorn, the bartender, told us about Arik Darkstone, who is the tax
Oh
collector.
yeah, and you are at the Emerald Gate still. So that was
Okay. So it is Kale that is the bartender here.
not this morning. It is somebody else. He doesn't work all day, every day. But
I was gonna say, as we come down, or actually, sorry, if you had more, go ahead, Vala.
Val was just gonna ask, is Kale here this morning?
he got caught out on a job. Oh, you're those four. With the things starting to make more sense.
Roll an insight check.
Was that a sign, dude? Like, what is that?
I had a scratch on my nose.
Oh, all right.
A 10.
Then, they went from is a combination of the DM forgetting you were in which bar you were in or which
No worries.
inn. From like kind of a panic, like, oh shit, like these are the guys that this is the reason we're in quarantine. Like They're the ones that are here for the boss. Keep my
We
head
got it.
down.
Gotcha.
And like now is like just trying to figure out what to do moving forward.
Vala's gonna take 2 platinum out of her collection and hand them over to him and say, to compensate for whatever my friends have dropped you for their half-price drinks.
You are
And then
too kind.
also scratch her nose.
Nods. Pockets the 2 platinum and then goes about trying to calm down the other patrons that are pissed that they have to stay in.
So, like, should we chat?
I think that would be best if we were to have some privacy. We'll go to Raven and I's room.
Oh, chicka wow wow. All right, let's go.
I don't think it's that kind of a party, bro, but yeah.
Wait, sorry, just realized you guys are at the Dancing Dragon Inn. It's the Emerald Gates Tavern that you had met people. But you were, I believe, we're going to just say this is what happened going forward. Hale and Draven told you should stay at the Dancing Dragon. And just so we're not retconning too much, I'm just going to say because they have a vested interest there.
Fair enough.
What would that do?
Cool.
So we're still kind of in the same realm of where we're at emotionally.
Yeah.
We're just lining it up with where we're at physically.
Was Raven going to say something as we are coming down, or was that?
No, I did my insight check. That's all I was trying to do.
Oh, okay.
So you guys get your breakfast and drinks.
Order
whatever you
breakfast,
need, as
eat,
part of the
and
2
then-
platinum.
Head upstairs. Are you 2 ready to go upstairs and chat?
Yeah, hold on. And I'll just take like 2 more swigs.
Perfect. That's Guy is currently asleep and face first into his food.
I will pick him up and heft him up the stairs with us.
Tender.
Are there any healing spells that get rid of drunkenness?
I have one, but I can't
restoration.
use it.
Restoration?
Uh, Greater restoration will fully get rid of it. I will say lesser restoration will make him coherent.
All right, I'm going to, as soon as we get him up the stairs and into our room, cast lesser restoration.
Okay. You go from blackout drunk to
No more than tipsy.
yeah, you're walking the edge between tipsy and drunk, but you are not about to brown out.
It was that's some strong stuff, dude.
That's got some kick to it.
Yeah, dude.
Perhaps we hold off on drinking some more until we have a plan?
Yeah,
But
sure.
after the
dude.
plan.
Whatever you say.
Right. I
Okay.
This issue with quarantine, or not quarantine, that's a different thing. This issue with house arrest is or curfew, or whatever they want to call it. It's kind of throwing a wrench into what I was thinking of doing, but I'm hoping to get your all's opinions and thoughts. I think it would be effective to see if we could sneak into the church, take the taxes that were collected by the Hierophant from his room, get them to call over at the other bar, and then we have given him the taxes he needed without having to take out the tax collector, and also making it look like the Hierophant just disappeared with the money.
Not a bad plan. works in our favor with him missing.
The
Yeah.
key is, how do we get out of here?
Well, I can help with that.
Can you?
Can you?
Yeah, dude.
Swear to
No
God, if you
problem.
just Kool-Aid man a guy-shaped hole into the wall, I swear to Scooter.
What?
Well,
How?
I've got some stuff that I can do, but I gotta read it really quick. Upcasting doesn't add more targets on invisibility, does it?
I think it does.
It'll
Because
tell
it
you.
does. You can target one additional creature for each slot above second.
Yeah, so
I got a thing I can do for 3 of us.
And what,
What's the thing, bro?
I could make us all visible.
That's pretty dope.
Like really invisible, or just
It's pretty invisible, yeah. Like, see through. You know, you step in a puddle, it's gonna splash and shit, but, you know.
that could be useful.
But I could do it to 3 of us. I haven't quite, you know, figured out how to do more than that. I can
Well.
do 3.
I like it. I like it. I know that like Raven and I can like pretty much disappear, like without disappearing though, right?
Yeah.
Right. So another thing that I could do is like if I watch a guard for a little while, like and I don't have a soundboard bite ready, but then start sounding exactly like Vala.
Ah,
I could be the guard.
Yes, you could.
That's no.
she was being
I was being
guy
you.
being Vala.
Yeah.
oh. Yeah, that's a good one too. But like, I was thinking about something that the scary lady in the big tall shoes said yesterday, and she said like something about Vala didn't have a lot of friends, and like that's kind of sad first, but in a way she was right, because like you guys are trying to like get rid of the plant princess, right, and maybe be the princess, or I don't really know, but it seems like what you want is a lot of friends, right?
Yes.
So I don't know exactly how, but maybe we need to work on getting people to know that you're cool and you're better than the people that are running the shit now, and like get friends, right?
I mean,
Yes.
we
So
could just get some weed killer too.
well, yeah, that helps for like taking care of the plant, but like the friends is where I was going with this, I guess. I feel like peeling the plant, once you find the plant's not that hard. You just pull it out and then let the roots dry out or whatever. And
I'm the plant princess.
Wait,
oh shit, no, that's right.
Trying
So
to
we
get rid of
don't.
fake princess.
Right. My
shit.
bad.
We gotta be careful with weed killer then.
Yeah, we don't want none of that.
Oh shit.
But no, like the friends is what I'm talking about. So like if we're getting the tax money and we're giving the tax money back, but it's important that people know that it was you that did it, right? So like then you get friends and people like you, and I don't know. That's as far as I got with that.
That's a good point of, a Robin Hood story.
Yeah.
It's one of my
Hey.
ancestors.
Yeah.
Along with Atticus Finch.
He was a fox.
Burglar cowl.
We all have
So like
bird
I
names.
guess where I was going is like maybe half of us go get the taxes and the other half are doing stuff so that people know that it's you, like publicity stuff. I don't really know what that entails, but it seems important. Doesn't making any sense?
Yeah,
No.
it might be important to wait until the tax collectors come and gone, though.
So
So we take the taxes, hide them, wait for the tax collector to leave after he's realized that the money's gone, and then we can distribute the taxes.
I mean, we have to give them to Kale. I thought that's what he said, right?
Yes.
So maybe it's like flyers or some shit. Plant princess, best princess,
or like
something.
I've got another thing that I could do, but I mean, with everybody in their houses, it's probably not like a great thing. But like, I could just make a big picture of like her, and it can make sound and shit. And like, if I could write this great, like, yeah, and I'm gonna pull out my drums and just start.
Actually, you might have an idea there. If,
Yeah, he was in the middle of it.
Yeah, I mean, if
Oh, please wait. What?
I could
Yeah, like that.
give a speech explaining how the Hierophant was.
Shut off that damn drumming!
But it's good,
Well.
bro. Shit.
We'll want to save it anyways. We'll want to save the good stuff for later.
All right.
We could do a projection, as you say, if that's something you could do, and I could give a speech explaining what the Hierophant had been doing, poisoning the town.
Like you
Yeah.
could, or the projection could.
The
Well, so,
projection
like-
would be of me, right?
It's
Right.
it's not like huge, but like if we were in a crowded area, it'd be pretty hard for them to tell where it was coming from. So like, I don't know, like a music performance or some sort of venue, you know what I mean? With just a shit ton of people. Like right now it'd be terrible if everyone's locked inside, like it don't know where.
Yes, of course.
But like, yeah, I could do some cool shit.
Well, step one, collect the taxes.
Yeah, got to do the shit before you can tell people you did the shit.
That's true.
And then if
So
we can
getting
get
out of this building, if we can essentially make it all of us invisible or unseen.
I'm gonna look here in a second.
David, you're not muted.
I muted Discord and just instinctually thought I
You're good.
muted
No,
here.
so-
You're
My
good.
bad.
Once you reach over
I'll
and you
be
hit
right back.
something and just go, hey.
Oh, look at a second.
Yeah, there's water in my garage and I gotta figure out where it's coming from. I'll be
Oh,
right back.
okay.
Good luck.
You also grew a tail.
That seems like the lesser of the two problems.
Yeah.
So yeah, step one, do the shit. Step two, tell people about the shit. So do we want to like maybe have guy turn us invisible, or like do we just want to send half of us? I don't know.
I think all of us going, if we can keep ourselves invisible, would be the best bet.
Cool.
We go at night, where it's less likely people are out. I mean, it's just guards.
I mean,
but
there's nobody out now. If we were to go now,
No, there's got to be guards out there though, right?
well,
I mean, but there's only so many of them.
even at the church,
And
though,
those ones.
people are going to be inside the church, right? Where we need to get, so we may need them to be resting.
Mm. That's fair. Maybe we hope that this under lock and key happens for more than just the day and through the evening as well. That would be the most ideal situation for us. I think we go to the back side of the church and see if we can scale and get in from there.
Well, if we go at night, I can stick to the shadows pretty well. And
I'm able
Maybe.
to do so too, so we might even. And I mean, then Guy can limit his invisibility to himself. And you, Tez, you said that you were pretty good at staying hidden.
Yeah, I'm pretty used to it, but like, I'm better if you can't see me.
It's true, so maybe the two of you. Invisibility, and then we can.
Sounds good to me.
Find a way.
So maybe
So
we
you're
let
waiting-
guys sleep off all that that stuff he drank.
yeah, and I'll just like poke him as he's kind of passing out again.
Passed out.
Let's get him back to his room. And can we carry him to his room?
Oh yeah.
I'll have
he's-
him.
that's it.
Yeah.
Hoist him, drop him into bed.
Vala would like to listen in on conversations that are happening down in the inn for the rest of the day.
Yeah, Raven was gonna
Yeah.
do the
Okay.
same, essentially.
Guys can
No. Whoa. Go for it.
guys while excuse me, Tez, while Guy is asleep, is going to see if he can't like figure out a way to help repair the front of his shell. I'm thinking like
Okay.
whatever that Japanese art of melting metal into cracks and resolidifying it
Mhm.
is.
You're gonna try and pour
What,
molten metal on him?
I'm just looking. I'm not going to do it probably.
What like crafting skills is Tez proficient in?
Probably none of them, but he saw his dad melt down metal for guns. Do. He's got disguise kits, poisoners kits, thieves tools, three dragon ante because that's super helpful,
There you
and tinkerer's tools.
go. Okay. Tinkerer's tools will, I think, be effective here. Give me a tinker tool check.
Is that just straight dex? How's
So
that
with this one, so this would be more of an intelligence
rate?
or wisdom because that's what medicine is based off of.
Sure. Okay, it's a +1 no matter what I do. Oh, that's a 19. +1 is a dirty 20.
Hey, dirty 20. Now here's an interesting conundrum. I'm gonna say you will be able to do something here, but I need to know what materials you would like to use.
That's a great question. I think I'm just gonna like see if it can be pushed back up into place. I'm not gonna actually melt. I'm not gonna melt anything down and pour it on my sleeping friend without his consent.
Yeah, okay, that's
So I
what
just
I'm
wanna
like.
see
I'm
if-
not sure how far you're going. We'll say
I
like
just-
you're able to kind of repuzzle him a little bit and start forming an idea of how, with the proper tools, it would be possible to fill the cracks with some sort of like metal or material that would work.
Ceramic or
with
something.
this. Yeah. The I think key component here that you come up with is the realization. It's kind of like watching your dad make gun and the process and the tools that he used and what went into it. It would be easy to just melt down gold and fill the cracks. And that would probably be as good as his old shell. But why settle for as good as what he?
Yeah, if we're gonna do this, I'm gonna make him better than when I found him. I have the technology,
There you go.
and that's all I'm gonna do for now.
Sorry, I've been trying to. I broke my pen by accident, just fiddling with it, and I don't know what I did that broke it. It just now is just garbage.
Sad.
So, yeah. with it with a 20, like as far as it would be possible to actually, you can't enchant organic material, but if you're filling it with inorganic material, you might act
enchant
like
the gold.
could potentially enchant the gold or whatever it is that you're using.
I like it. I will note that down and find some enchantable gold, I guess.
Vala, Raven, what are you guys doing with your free time?
Trying to ascertain what the talk is around the tavern about what's happening, what's happened in town, just every bit of
There's
knowledge we
okay.
can gain.
There are a few people that are just kind of talking, like taking guesses at what happened. I swear to you, last night I looked out the window and I saw a fucking dragon. I bet the Hierophant turned into one and the scaly fuck flew away. Don't know what a dragon would want with a town. That's I'm telling you, who does say no dragon? Fucking liar. Like you said you was fishing in the lake and caught yourself a naga pet. Made best friends, raised him from a wee little baby, and he went off on his own to save the underwater people. That made up city. You always come up with bullshit stories like this, and none of us believe you. That's the most interesting one you pick up. It's a lot of speculation. There's a few people that are talking about, like, you start being able to parse through and separate, like, people that are traveling through and staying here or staying on business versus the criminal element that works for Draven and Kale. Most of that is some similar speculation, like, oh, you didn't do that, right? I think we did that. It's too big a job. No gold in it. Giving us some at least fucking heads up if we're taking on a job that big. Like, there's two sides to it, but nobody really knows what's going on. This piece probably has something to do with my broken pen.
Was there only one person talking about the dragon?
Yeah, there was one guy, nobody believes him.
Okay.
Dude is up too late drunk again, stupid. Definitely it. This is definitely the piece of my pen then. There we go. I fixed it, everybody. I know we were all very invested in this journey I've been on for the last few minutes.
Yay.
Yep.
Vala's gonna try and see if she can bring up, because I mean, people can only talk about why they're stuck there for so long. Bring up this princess business and see what the travelers have been saying or hearing.
Okay. Give me. I will take persuasion or performance here.
Okay, they are the same. That's a 19 plus 2, 21.
21. The locals haven't heard very much, but there is one individual, half-work businessman, that you kind of learned has only recently traveled, and he's one of the people that was initially complaining that he was being stuck in the inn, even though he had very important business. Yeah, right, I heard her speak very recently. I was doing business in, one sec, I have a map pulled up. For reason.
Non-breakable pencil.
It's still broke. I think I broke part of it trying to fix it. I just came south from Aldrich's Bastion a couple nights back, and she had been up there. She was assuaging the populace because they was under the impression that something happened to the king. Emperor Orin, the emperor, and get you imperial types. He hasn't made a public appearance in some year or two, I think. Issuing commands from Valen State. He was there, letting us know that he indeed has fallen ill. And that his wife, dear Empress, is to start issuing commands in her place. In his place, well, the Princess Vala, pretty thing, gorgeous red hair. Drifts off for a moment, comes back. Where she's finishing her training, take over. I think it was really impressive. The Empress seems so willing to pass on power. I think that's mighty charitable. Willing to let that pass to the daughter, the next generation, future. Lot of drivel about. Now, due to the war efforts, building in the south, increased difficulties, be a slight increase to taxes, but worth it. We're safe here. It sucks. I'll make enough. It's my duty as a citizen here to contribute. Do my part. To the Empire, and he raises his drink, and you realize he's pretty deep in his cups. Similar to Guy and Taz taking advantage of that half off. To the Empire. To the soon-to-be Empress.
What was the last part?
To the soon-to-be Empress.
To the Empire that cares for you.
Yeah, to the Empire that protects us. Cheers again. And there is mixed response like throughout the rest of the tavern as he's kind of yelling to the Empire. That's not everybody seems quite as happy with their money going to a war that it's an ill-kept secret that Nalbrand kind of instigates. Like it's one of those, yay, go Nalbrand, but like we're paying more because we're trying to take more, and why do we need it?
Vala's gonna take note of the individuals that don't quite seem as excited about the Empire when he does that, and try and chat with them. But does Raven want to talk about anything?
No, I thought about instigating something there, but I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of...
So it is at the end of that kind of series of cheers from varying people, like just not raising their cups to other people enthusiastically. To the Emperor! To his health! Blah, blah, blah. The door to the tavern swings open, and 3 guards step in. One of them is one of like the priests, the heavy muscled shaved head, like hulking cleric that you've seen at the temple. But a guard in full plate armor steps forward. Everyone, there's a mandatory announcement being held at the city center. You have 25 minutes. You will attend. Nods and just turns, whisks his cloak back, and walks out of the building, and everybody follows. And the other guard and then the priest with him follow behind. The door shuts. Silence kind of settles in the group. Fuck, 25 minutes. I could probably get another 2 drinks into me. Kicks back the last of his beer in the half hour. If you'd like a drink, young lady, I'd be happy to purchase one for you.
As much as I appreciate it, I'll need to go freshen up. Thank you.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Barkeep! Stumbles off.
What time is it roughly when the guards come in?
It's probably about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay. So too early to sneak off.
I Raven and say, this could be an opportunity.
I'm just thinking the same thing. Let's go check on Guy and Tess.
Okay.
Sneak away.
Bit of batter. Easy enough. You're sneaking away from a room full of people that have been trapped in a bar with half-price drinks for, at this point, like 5 hours.
Which I guess it's not really sneaking away because we're just gonna go up our stairs.
Yeah.
Nothing weird.
We'll just go over to their door and I'll knock. Tez, you there?
You hear like Tinker's tools clutter and then fall to the floor. Oh yeah, bro. And it comes and opens the door. What's up?
How's the guy doing?
Bro, you good? No, it sounds like he's still passed out.
At this point, David, you can be drunk as you would like to be.
Stop, dude.
No, he's coming around.
Done. It's wearing off a little bit. I had myself a little kitty cat nap. We good.
Well, they're, I don't know if you guys heard downstairs, but the guards are requesting everybody at the town center in 25 minutes.
Oh shit! A big
Cool.
gathering, you say? Maybe a little bit of.
I don't know if that's going to be the right. No, stop. No.
All right. All right.
I think it's the other one, right? It's the
Disappear.
I think
Yes,
it's,
we want to
yeah.
poof.
Oh, okay. All right, we could do that one too.
So, I mean, it's not nighttime. So I'm sneaky, but I'm sure they'll be watching for people sneaking away.
How long can you make people invisible for?
About an hour. I mean, I could do that twice.
Right. And you said
You can do
every-
3 people twice?
Yeah, I could do 3 people twice. I could do 2 people 3 more times. So
Well, don't worry about me. I think I got it.
yeah, all right, man.
All right, so when everybody starts heading out, do we leave last?
So, I mean, we could just follow the crowd and then like just dip into an alleyway. Like, I imagine it's not that hard.
I think
Hold
we
up.
do so.
Wait. And I run over to my bed and I pull out my bag and I root through it and I pull out a little tiny vial. I've had this for forever and I wanted to use it. It's supposed to make a bunch of people invisible for a real short amount of time. So, like, maybe we just save the energy, huh?
How's a short amount of
Yeah,
time?
I mean,
I don't know, not real long.
I think we might still need to use the energy, potentially, if we don't know
Well,
how
maybe,
long
like-
it's going to be.
Right, maybe this just gets us away from the crowd. And then Guy can take care of us from there.
Sure.
Could come in clutch at the end of our length if it takes us a long time to get in to the Hierophant's room.
I don't think stepping away from the crowd's gonna be the problem. I think it's gonna be getting back to the crowd, maybe.
Yeah, I say hold on to it. Bring it with us, though.
Okie dokie.
Okay. So following slightly late behind the crowd, are you going to try to make it all the way to the actual announcement, like proclamation, whatever's going on in the town square? Or are you just sneaking away?
We should probably hear what
Uh,
people are saying, right?
Oh, I mean, one of us could stay behind, too.
I mean, whatever works, dude. Like, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, I feel like I could make you guys invisible, and then I could maybe stay. But I'm not like the goodest at taking in information. But I could do it. I could totally do it.
I can do it too. I can get away.
I think if anybody's to stay, it should be Neil Raven. And Raven, you're much sneakier than I am. I think, can the three of you go? And I'll stick around and listen.
Yeah.
However you want to do it. I just you should probably like, you know, are you still doing the thing where you change your face?
Yes, I'll do that before we leave.
Because like, just in case. Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, you're kind of a wanted person, and it's kind of, you know.
Yeah, of course. I'll change my visage, and I'll stick around and listen while you three go to the Hierophants.
I mean, if that's what you guys want to do, I'm good with whatever.
I like that. Then we at least know what's going on, what the town's saying. And we don't accidentally try to push an agenda that doesn't exist anymore.
Let's do it then.
All right.
Okay. Breaking off, following the crowd. A few minutes later, disguise is in place and a plan ready. Head out of the tavern and towards the town square. At what point are the three of you breaking off?
I would say not when we get to the location, but if we see like an easy alleyway that isn't guarded,
A good opportunity.
yeah, a good opportunity to kind of break off.
Okay, perception checks from all four of you.
Perception.
I think 11.
15, dirty 20 for me.
27.
Nice.
19.
There is a moment where it's this weird like lull in the crowd with people going through crossways and stuff, how groups tend to split up a little bit naturally. There is a brief moment where you find yourselves practically alone in a street, which allows the three of you that are breaking off to go to the temple. Are able to cut into an alley with no chance of being spotted. And it was Vala, you're the one that's going to the...
Yeah.
You're able to continue on. This is maybe a block before the city center. So they split off, and while you round the corner and find yourself in just a flood of people, there's been a large kind of, not ramshackle, but quickly built stage in the center of the town square where people are kind of gathering around. On top of the stage, there's a guard who is standing with his hands on his sword, and in a large throne-like chair made of ice, Victoria is just sitting, and she's just like scratching her nails, kind of bored looking.
Oh boy.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Ooh, sorry. And to be clear, I am wearing the cloak that makes me look like a different person. So
Yeah.
I look like a very generic peasant woman.
Okay. The three of you breaking off from Vala, heading towards the temple. At what point are you using invisibility, or are you trusting in your stealth skills?
Well, I guess when we want to go invisible, do we want to do it now? Do we want to try to sneak a little bit before, or what are you thinking?
I say now, let's not risk it.
Fuck it.
And I'm also
Three of
gonna
you turn invisible?
yeah, and I'm also
All of
gonna
us
cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay, so all three of you give me stealth checks at advantage plus 10.
Jesus Christ. Nobody's ever going to see us.
No.
This might be my highest roll of all time.
Go ahead then.
Walk in the damn front door then.
40.
Oh my
38.
God. Okay, so it was plus at advantage plus 10 Jesus Christ! I
In
felt
addition to
fucking-
whatever your normal stealth is.
So that would be 26.
Nobody has a fucking chance at seeing any of you guys. Your average is above 30.
The highest I could roll is a 42, so I was almost there.
Pretty good.
You like ghosts moving through, cutting through the parts of small groups of people and crowds that are still making their way towards that city center. In through a side door at the temple, one of the small like servants' entrances towards the back. You go in, you realize there's only like 2 people here. One of them is cleaning, and the other one is a tired, frazzled-looking acolyte who's standing, like, going through all of the tomes and books that were at the front behind the altar, and getting things organized. Do you just go straight towards the back of the staircase, or what are you guys doing?
One thing before it gets to that point, and it looks like I haven't brought this up, I would have grabbed the key that Vala got off of the Hierophant's body.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah. So now that that's been established, before we get there,
Yeah.
yeah, I think we just try to go straight back.
Great. Okay. Go back, and again, I'm not going to make you reroll. There's going to be like years to this, but you're inside. You're moving very quickly, but you get to the base of the stairs. It's taking you maybe a couple minutes to get here. At this point, Vala, Victorine goes, and you have the observant feature, right? You can read lips, or is that not you?
I think that's Raven.
Yeah, I
I
know
thought it was
I
Raven
have it.
too.
Oh, okay. Can't remember which one of you.
No, I don't think I can.
Okay. She mouths something to the guard.
Oh,
who
no, I
turns
do,
and,
I
like-
do.
Okay. She
I'm
goes,
observant.
is it time yet? He turns, and you can't see his face because he's in a helmet, but clearly like nods. She rolls her eyes and goes, I'll dress the, just like mumbling to herself. He stands, and hush goes across the crowd. Many of you do not, in fact, most of you should not know who I am. Due to her duties taking her elsewhere, our beloved princess is elsewhere in the kingdom, Sailor's Rest. She asked me to inform you, due to the events that happened last night. Your beloved Hierophant is not dead, he's not been assassinated, and he's not missing. He's been requested at the war front to the south. Yes, it's an honor for him. It should be for any of you to serve our glorious army. With rising tensions, his experience and strength is needed to lead. If you wish to enlist, you may speak with the guards, but if you'd like to be around him again, I'm sure they can probably place you in his platoon, these platoons. You're all fine. We look after our own. And the Hierophant has the strength to take care of himself as well as the rest of you. And these ridiculous rumors of a dragon, please. We sent a griffin to pick him up. Nonsense. Not this far south of the spine, at least. Any questions? No? Your curfew is released. Feel free to go about your duties. Dame Aelin will be the one taking over the abbot's duties in the Hierophant's stead. Treat her as you would him. She acts with all the authority of the Empire. Please, stop doubting your neighbors. Alberundians, we are one. There are no spies, traitors, or assassins in your midst. Know that any traitor is dealt with swiftly and harshly. You have nothing to fear. You're surrounded by brethren. If you hear any rebellious rumors or talk, be sure to report them. is your duty to keep us safe as we do you. Nalbrand, our strength is that as many, we are still one, a single force, a spear driven into the hearts of our enemies. She raises a hand, and as she does, like a crystal chalice appears. To Nalbrand, to the Empire, to one. Everybody raises their hands, just like raises fists to the sky. To one. The light applause kind of goes out. Some people confused with how just suddenly everything has gone from stay in your home, something happened, to it's all fine, don't panic. But generally relief.
Vala's gonna whisper to the side of her, "What about the sickness? They didn't address anything about that." And try and, like, get people to say something.
Give me, this is gonna be either a performance or a persuasion check, so
Okay.
just charisma.
19.
19. You take a couple, like, what about the sickness? And then, like, a couple steps, and like, she didn't say anything about the people that have been dying. And it takes a couple tries, but, like, you hear whispers kind of behind it. Oh, right.
What's
What
gonna
about-
happen now the Hierophant's gone?
What about the sickness? People have been falling sick, and he was taking care of it. Does the new Hierophant know what to do? And Victoria, like, turns. The sickness? Right. Black blood fever. That's been primarily in the hands... That's been primarily in the hands of the town doctor. He will continue to take care of you as he has, again, with the full funding and support of the church. You still do not have, nor have you ever had anything to fear. Your faith will protect you. You know this. And I need... maybe like an opposed roll. I can't, like, it feels really epic right now, even though it's not like a crazy epic moment. I don't want
No,
to
this is
change
this
the
is
music yet.
politically epic right now.
Yeah. This is gonna be I'll just roll a d20. Not doing any bonuses to this.
17.
That's continuing to kind of like move and like whisper. That doesn't make sense. That's doctor's been supporting the church. She's lying. That is the lying kind of ripples out from you. You could just be saying anything. You're not telling us anything. And people start like kind of jostling and pushing. Please, your faith is what protects you. Do not let it be shaken by some mere fever. We are Nalbrand. We are strong. And she's kind of make an insight check.
Okay. Inside is one of my good things. With a nat 1 plus 10, that's an 11.
That is twice tonight. I have said 1 and they've rolled that one. I'm just saying.
Stop it.
You've always known this about Victoria. She has an ice cold facade. Whatever she's feeling, you're not sure if it's part of some plan, if she's getting worked up. You don't know what she's getting at. She starts yelling back at the crowd about faith. I need you to roll a d20 again.
13.
Not taking hold the same way. Your whispers moving through the crowd about how they're lying. This isn't true. Why would they lie? It's shaking them. They're mixed emotions from the crowd that you have difficulty parsing with how many people you're whispering to and nudging through. Give me a stealth check.
17. And I am wearing the thing, so I don't know if
Yeah.
this counts.
No, I know you're wearing
as
the
the
thing.
self,
It's
but
more of there is
do they
somebody
notice that
actively
person?
sowing discontent in the crowd.
Who also
Victorine-
looks like the most vague peasant woman.
Yeah. Victorine is looking. She's trying to see if there is she's looking at me like somebody is influencing this. There's always a voice. She's looking, but she does not seem to spot you. And you're vague enough that, like, as you're stepping through the crowd, you're changing small aspects. So she catches you in one spot. You look just different enough that she doesn't notice you. Moving through.
Like to throw in other comments about he wouldn't leave without telling us. The Hierophant takes care of us.
Back at
I
the
thought I saw a dragon too.
back at the temple, is moving up the stairs. There is a guard kind of at the Hierophant's door who's kind of watching down the stairs, twiddling his thumbs. I wonder what they're talking about. Wish I could have gone to the meeting. Easy job. Someone's got to do it.
Guy, like, not that anybody could see, guy opens his mouth and then just
I know I have something.
You ever feel
Yeah.
too quiet?
I guess the only thing I can think of right now is to try to knock him out when he can't see
Okay.
us.
All right.
like, well, not that I could see what you're doing. Never mind.
You can see what he's doing. You have life sight.
Oh shit.
I can't
Shit,
though.
dude. I see him like creep up and I grab onto his shoulders and pull him back. No, dude. It won't make you. If you do something, you're not gonna be invisible anymore. Not that you can hear. what
Someone
I'm
there?
saying.
Hello? All those things. Oh, he's making me go mad. Oh, I heard whispering just not 3 feet in front of me.
And
Takes his
then
spear and just kind of pokes in front of him. That was a 2 and a 3. He just, like, if you had maybe been like 2 feet closer and up the stairs higher, it might have like brushed you, but he's just like poking above your head. Must be the wind.
and I'm gonna go up just a little bit, and in
Oh. That may.
a creepy child's voice. Do you want to play too?
You give me an intimidation check at advantage.
Oh. Yeah, so that is 26.
But I quit. And he just starts walking down the stairs. He leaves his spear leaning against the wall next to the door. He puts his shield down, unclips his cape, which falls to the ground, and just straight up leaves. It is easy enough for you guys to like pull out of his way. No fucking dealing with ghost babies. That happened once before, and that is more than enough. One
soon as
gold
he's
piece
like-
a week. Fuck this job.
As soon as he's out of sight and like out of earshot. Well, shit, dude, I didn't think it was gonna work that good. I'll walk over to the cape and spear and I throw it in my bag.
Not the shield. Leaving the
It's-
shield.
Oh, and the shield. Yes, and the shield.
He
I'll make
hears
sure I-
something move, and just he sees like the spear disappearing from, and he's like, nope, fuck that. Just starts going faster. They've eaten my spear.
I guess with him gone, I'm gonna walk up to the door and check for traps first.
Okay, make an investigation or perception check.
You said perception check as well?
Sure.
Well, investigation or perception? Is that what it was?
Yeah, whichever one you'd like.
Hold on, I'm gonna use that because that would be a 15.
15. The door is unlocked. Does not appear to be trapped.
I'm just gonna look back to Tez and just say, should we go in?
I'll keep watch out here, bro. Y'all go in.
I'll turn the door and get fucked up, I'm sure.
No. The door opens. Nothing happens. Step in. It is the same pretty plain wooden room, very Spartan. There's a small bed. There are two decently sized chests that rest against one corner of the room. Pretty good chance that those are what you're going for. Vala, back at the town circle, in the middle of one of her arguments and appeal to the faith and the strength of unity, Victoria stops talking and looks towards the temple. And you see, and because you can read lips, she whispers to the guard, "Something demands my attention. Deal with the crowd before they riot."
Vala's gonna try and throw something, like a tomato.
You have a
You have
tomato?
a tomato?
Does anybody around me maybe have produce in their bags I can snag from and throw?
I'm gonna give you real low odds that people brought to the mandatory military announcement.
Okay.
Produce. They didn't do their grocery shopping on the way. But there's a chance. No, anything in your inventory I think all you're really gonna have access to, unless you want to pickpocket people and throw gold at stage.
I have dragon's blood.
Go full carry.
No. Never mind.
Okay, you're not throwing a vial of dragon's blood.
I am not.
Okay.
I am going to try and sneak to the back of the crowd and try and get to the church before she does.
Okay. You know this is going to be difficult because as she turns, a twilight shadow blooms around her, and it looks like she's walking into a hallway made of shadow, where she kind of whisks away, swallowed by it, and it slowly closes. Give me a stealth check, and depending on how fast you're trying to move, if you're going full speed, it's going to be a disadvantage.
It's 18.
Are you prioritizing speed or sneaky?
Speed, so then I have to disadvantage. So 14.
14. High or low?
Hi.
People notice you, but it isn't the guards that notice you, it's people. And it's not you specifically. It's as you're moving, pushing your way through an aggravated crowd. People start shoving back. You're kind of shoved to the side. You are far stronger than most of these people, and so you're able to hold your own and kind of muscling through, keeping your head down. But people begin shoving each other and yelling. and a tomato hits the guard from a side from not a portion of the area you were in.
That's the motherfucker that had the produce.
People start fighting and jostling and just again rippling out from you and this impact you're having in the crowd. You break out from the back as what you can only describe as the very beginning of a riot begins to break out. As you start
Good news.
running through the alleys to get to the temple not 2 blocks away.
Okay. Yep, I'm gonna run to the church.
Okay.
And I am going to grab a rock on my way and try and throw a rock through a window.
Back at the temple, it is Guy and Raven went into the room, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Tez
Yeah.
stayed outside keeping watch.
Yep.
And
And
go ahead.
I would like to look for an escape route, the nearest escape route, just as lookout.
There's 2 medium-sized windows that'd be kind of a fit for like Guy to go through. You're about 50 feet up in the tower, because it is just the one spiral staircase going up. So you could potentially jump to a nearby roof. But otherwise, there's not really any egress. The closest thing is that servant store you came in at the base of the stairs and like slightly down into that big main entryway.
And I am at the top of the spiral staircase, right? Or am I at the bottom?
You were at the top. That's when they got to the door. And unless you went back down, that is where you had kind of posted up before. So if you'd
would-
like to be at the top, middle, or bottom,
I will stay at the top.
okay.
Hard to communicate otherwise.
And I know it seems metagaming, but it's not metagaming. I promise. I was going to do this when we got in there. My robe allows me to see invisible creatures and objects, as well as into the ethereal plane up to 120 feet. So I was just going to be looking for any sort of invisible objects or people or anything like that in the room.
No, the alarm spell that was triggered
Yeah.
dissipates immediately. So the only person that might have seen it was Guy, if he was following right behind you, may have seen a small flash of magic. So I need
Well, I can't see in all directions.
David, high or low?
Impressive.
Hi.
High. You do
You
see a
can roll
flash.
that.
It's not an invisible thing. This is a detect magic
Okay,
thing.
gotcha.
And so you barely 52. So barely on the high end on the percentile. Guy, you just see like a line across the floor dimming as you walk
Oh.
forward.
Oh shit, dude. We gotta make this quick. Something just yeah.
Yet. Seeing the 2 chests on the ground, I'm just gonna tap one, the right one, with an object just to see if anything happens when I hit it.
It's cool, dude. Let's just bag it and go. And I'm gonna throw it in my bag and
Okay. It is as you like pick up the chests and you're dealing with them, you turn and you see the shadows deepening in the corner next to the door.
shit.
And the echoing steps of stiletto heels from the shadows. What are you? Because this is like it is. She create. It's it's a tunnel like that. She's walking down. You have a second. You just gutting it.
If I can bag it and bolt, if I can nut and bolt, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
One easy. That says, "Hey, don't take it to." What are you doing? You dropped your. Oh, you dropped your Chewy. There you go. There you go.
Hit off the
Yeah, he just wanted his Chewy. One, no problem. Do you grab the second?
Yeah, I grab both.
High or low?
Low.
Raven, you turn. You see he's grabbing the chest. You said you were going.
Yeah, getting ready to go out the door. Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna basically step to the door and be like, "Let's go," and then
He's picking up the second chest. Are you stepping through the doorway, or Are you
Nah.
staying and waiting until he's ready to go?
I'd stand in the doorway and be like, not gonna leave him behind.
Hey, you are at, so there's the doorway and there's the shadow, and it gets to the point that you can see where she's like materializing in the shade. Rolls her eyes. In or out? Not in the doorway.
Yeah.
Are you in the room or out of the room?
In.
In the room?
Yep.
As she gestures and the door snaps shut with arcane lock. Kaz, from your side,
Fucking Kool-Aid, man.
as you hear the door snap shut. Yes. I've already had such a long day. We don't really have time for combat, so we're going to cut to Vala. And this is at about the same time as the door snaps shut. A rock through the window right in front of you. Des? A rock shatters the window, spraying glass.
Hey. And I'll like turn around and because I'm right in front of the door, right? And I'll just bang on the door. Hey, it's time to go. It's time to go.
They're going to stay with me for a while. Feel free to leave.
I guess I will
And
look
we're
out the
going-
window.
And you see Vala in her disguise, dead ass sprinting. Do you have?
Hey, Vala, up here.
Are you doing anything other than just run at this point, Vala?
I can't. I don't know. So I don't know what's going on in there. So I'm just running.
I mean, you have an idea. You've got
Can
a pretty
I-
good idea of what's
can
going
s-
on.
Can spiritual weapon be cast somewhere I can't see?
I don't think so. I
Just
think you
within-
have to have
I think you have to
sight.
have line of sight into the origin, but like you could toss it up to the window and move it out of where you can see.
Okay.
But like you wouldn't be able to cast it into the room where you can't see.
Okay. And then I
Actually,
will. I am going to cast my spiritual weapon at the window and send it in.
Okay. Inside the room. We have a moment to. You don't need to needlessly come to violence, you two. What do you think you're doing?
I'm just gonna stay quiet and pretend like she can't see me.
Nothing. Stoic and handsome. I can see why she likes you.
We're righting the wrongs.
Aren't we all? Making the world conform to what we believe is best. Your silver hair. It looks quite familiar.
Black now, by the way.
Was that?
It's black. I cut it and painted it black a couple
Oh.
episodes ago.
Right. That's true. I forgot about that. So scrap that bit. Your face. You are strikingly familiar. I missed the silver hair. Take that from your father, correct? No. Your mother's side. Looks and she just looks directly at guy.
As I'm like still scooting the chest into the bag.
She goes, and I imagine. Oh, that explains the crowd.
I'm gonna pull out the bow of certain death. And I'm gonna look her in the face and say, does this look familiar as well?
I can't say that it does.
Guess you don't know your sisters very well either, do you?
Some of them I know inside and out. others less so. This is in reference to the archer, isn't it? Favorite experiment, but of no matter. Take the gold. Not going to fight. The two of you, inevitably, when they get through this simple spell, will turn into a 4-on-1. Vala, at this point, you're probably a quarter of the way up the stairs. If not further. I can hear the steps. And now, I think. Enjoy the spoils of this small victory. Luck. You'll need it. And she takes a step back into the shadowed tunnel.
As the tunnel starts to close, I loose an arrow through it.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Ah, fuck! Standing next to him. She's
That's
like,
her
That would be a 27.
27 absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. I'm not going to say she's surprised on this because...
Yeah. Not much. It's only 5. But
Okay. I'm just looking up the damage on Hellish Rebuke.
Oh no. I think if it's basic level, I think it's 2 or 3 D10. I don't remember. Maybe it's D8.
The... He's casting it at 5th level.
Oh, ow. Yeah, I guess she could cast Wall of Force, so.
25 points of fire damage as she and just turns, and as the shadow closes, she just points and a bolt of fire just engulfs you. Let's see, is it a saving throw? Yep, dexterity saving throw first.
damn. 12.
12 fails, so you take the full damage. As the shadows brighten, and it's just the wall, the magic from the arcane lock fades. And as pounding on the door, it pops it open as the magic fades. As Vala, you come breathlessly to the top. I think we're gonna end it there.
Oh, okay.
If you guys would like to talk, we have like 12 more minutes before we usually end.
I actually think that's a good
Seems-
spot to call it.
Yeah,
right
it
there.
seems like a dramatic point and gives you guys time to think.
Yeah.
Thank you all for joining us. We're going to be back on Thursday. Hello, Evie. For just some games, whatever we happen to be playing. Probably Sea of Thieves. We'll see you next time on Easy Dispel. Bye, everybody.